Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back in a brand new video on the channel. Today we are gonna do our 2025 Formula 1 predictions, and we are gonna start with the drivers. We're gonna do the drivers because you can find on the Daryl's channel the predictions of me and of Daryl of the car performances in 2025. So let's go. In P21, yes, you heard right, P21, I put Jack Doohan. Why P21 and not P20? Because obviously, right now we are gonna unveil the first bold prediction as well of the 2025 season. In my opinion, Jack Doohan will be replaced not after 6 races. So Jack Doohan is gonna leave Alpine probably, and Colapinto is gonna turn in. In P20, Bortoleto. Obviously Bortoleto, a new driver, a rookie, in particular in a very bad car. That will be probably the Stake Formula 1 team, and so he will not be able to do that much apart from a P20, just behind his teammate Nico Hülkenberg in P19. Why? Obviously him as well for the car. Bortoleto, I put it behind Nico Hülkenberg because he's a rookie. Okay, so he won Formula 3 first year, Formula 2 first year, but obviously to be in Formula 1, Nico Hülkenberg will be more consistent, in particular in the first races, and he will create a gap if he will be able to score points actually. But yeah, I don't think they will be able to score lots of points, and so Nico Hülkenberg will make a bit of a difference in the standings for the first races that Bortoleto have obviously to adapt to the car. Jumping to Nico Hülkenberg, so Nico, very good driver, very consistent, and etc. He will be able to do a lot, to bring a lot of experience to the Sauber, to then that will be us, okay, in 2026. So they will focus 100% on the 2026 car, and so that's why Nico Hülkenberg I put in P19, because I think will be very bad the car. P18 for Isaac Ajar. Why Isaac Ajar in P18 with a V-carb? Again, for the car. I don't think this car is gonna perform a lot, and so Isaac Ajar probably will not perform very good as well. So I put it in P18 behind also Tsunoda, obviously, because again him is a rookie. Same discussion about Bortoleto. Okay, P17, and this is gonna be a bit confusing, a bit not expected probably from most of you. Lance Stroll, yes, Lance Stroll, P17 with an Aston Martin, and here as well, also for the car, also because it's shit, but also for the car. Very bad driver actually right now. He doesn't really want to race. He was good in the first years actually, we remember, not very bad when he was in Williams. Then from when he was for sure okay in the team, so he raced every year, and he doesn't really have to perform maybe to maintain status and everything. That's why. But I think the second bold prediction, Lance Stroll, this will be the last Formula 1 season of Lance Stroll. That's my second bold prediction already. Lance Stroll. Next year we will not see him in Formula 1. My opinion, he will not want to race anymore. Okay. P16, Yuki Tsunoda. We did obviously we said that the V car probably will not be a good car, my opinion. And so P16 for Yuki Tsunoda. Very good driver. He performed well in 2024. He felt the pressure when he mattered. I don't know if it's correct in English, I'm sorry. But yeah, P16, because I think with that car he will not be able to do that much better. I think he will pretty much destroy his teammate Isaac Ajar. Next position, P15, we have Oliver Burman. Oliver Burman in the ass, and again he will be probably very fast actually, very good. He's not a real rookie actually. He is, but he did 3 races actually pre the in 2024 with the Ferrari, then with the Haas for the 2 times. In Baku, he performed well, and in Brazil that he struggled a lot, but there were insanely bad conditions for a rookie in particular, too much rain and etc. So I put him P15 again for the car, because if we look at his teammate, he's P14, just ahead of Oliver Burman. I think Ocon will be maybe ahead of Burman, maybe I say, because I'm not sure of it, okay? They will be probably close in points by the end of the season, and what will make the difference will be, again, the first races, because Oliver Burman is pretty much a rookie. He's not, but obviously Ocon much more experience. We will see. I will not be surprised if Oliver Burman beats at the end Ocon. So Ocon actually pretty I don't know, he's a pretty meh driver. Like, okay, he performs, but he doesn't have that talent, okay, like Leclerc and Norris maybe as well, Verstappen and Hamilton, okay. And so he's in the Haas. I think he will bring lots of experience to the Haas to do better in 2026, obviously. Most of these teams in the midfield in particular, they are gonna point obviously to the 2026 season. P13, we have Franco Colapinto, that my opinion will replace, not after 6 races, Jack Doohan. And so P13, I put him a bit lower obviously than Pierre Gasly, but because it will, okay, join probably from the 7th race or from the 5th race, okay, something like that. So he will not be able to score points in those races. Then he's still at, not like, he has like 6-7 races of experience, okay, so he's not really a rookie. And obviously we saw last year that he performed very well in the first races, and then he crashed a lot actually the car. So hopefully for him he's not gonna do these mistakes, but I think he's gonna be very, very fast, very, very talented. Colapinto. If we will join, maybe Jack Doohan is gonna be for the whole season, because it will perform maybe. We don't know, man. My opinion is this. P12, Fernando Alonso, also with a pretty bad car. My opinion, he's gonna overperform again, as he most of the times do. Fernando Alonso P12, and it will be a pretty good positions, my opinion, for the car he will have. Alonso, what you can say, rookie of the season this year as well. P11, Alexander Albon Williams is gonna be very fast, probably, to fight for the midfield really, really hard with Alpine. And so that's why I put him in P11. Why P11? Behind Sainz, obviously, because I think Sainz is gonna be better. What can I say about Alexander Albon? Pretty talented driver. Doesn't have, again, the talent of Leclerc, Hamilton, Verstappen, etc. But he's pretty consistent driver. Very, very good for a team like Williams. But I think he will be a bit destroyed probably by Carlos Sainz. And why not lower at this point? Because I think he's gonna get a bit destroyed, to be honest, by Carlos Sainz. Why not lower? Because basically the teams, I think, Williams and Alpine are gonna be the midfield team, and then it's gonna be a gap ahead and a gap behind, okay, and with Colapinto that will join later the season. That's why I put him in P11. P10 for Pierre Gasly. Pierre Gasly, obviously, we know, pretty talented driver. He's not performing really, really good in this new era of Formula 1 cars, but last year, the last races he did, perfect performances. Very, very, very good driver. Alpine that improved in the last races, also with Flavio Briatore that joined the team. So I think Alpine is gonna be fast. He's gonna be fast with Williams as well. So Pierre Gasly P10, very solid, and he's gonna be he's gonna bring lots of points to the team. Very, very consistent. He's gonna be probably P9, as you can imagine, Carlos Sainz, the first of the others. I'm gonna say Carlos Sainz. We know Carlos Sainz is in his probably best period, okay, of performances in Formula 1. He did very good in 2024. Not the best consistency, but he was there. He was fast. So Carlos Sainz, obviously, we know that doesn't deserve a team like Williams. Obviously, the Williams of today, because if we look at the Williams, you know, they won lots of championship. Second most successful team of Formula 1 history, I think. I'm not sure, but should be. But right now, obviously, we know he's not in his best form. So we know Sainz deserves more. And hopefully for him, he will find a better team. Or hopefully for him, the Williams is gonna be great. And I think it's gonna be fast enough to be P9 for Carlos Sainz. That is gonna be a very, very good result, actually, if we look at the team. P8, I'm gonna put Liam Lawson with the Red Bull. Yes, Liam Lawson driving a Red Bull. Obviously, because I think the Red Bull is not gonna be as fast as Ferrari and McLaren. And so, obviously, he will struggle. Liam Lawson is a pretty good driver, but he will struggle, obviously, compared to Max Verstappen. And in a season like this one, that is gonna be probably the first 4 teams pretty close to each other. A driver like Liam Lawson compared to the other talented drivers that are in the grid is gonna probably struggle, and so that's why I put him in P8. P7 for a rookie, Andrea Kimi Antonelli, Italian like me. Forza Kimi. And yeah, Kimi Antonelli in P7 with the Mercedes. I think Mercedes again is not gonna be as fast as Ferrari and McLaren, but it's gonna be close. So that's why I put him in P7. Obviously, he will struggle again, him, in the first races. But I think it's gonna be very fast. I think it's gonna be very, very, very fast. And here I want to say the third bold prediction, that is Andrea Kimi Antonelli and George Russell are gonna make contact, are gonna crash. Not for sure a DNF, okay, but they are gonna make contact, they're gonna touch, they're gonna collide while fighting for a podium position. P6 for Oscar Piastri with the McLaren. Yes, Oscar Piastri, I think, is gonna struggle a lot. He wasn't that consistent that's the last season, and I'm not sure he's gonna be this season as well. Needs still to improve. McLaren is gonna be fast, but obviously with a very, very close grid. If you do some mistakes and everything, you're gonna pay it. And so that's why I put Piastri in P6. Because in P5 I put George Russell with the Mercedes. Very, very good driver. So underrated, I would say. Very, very good last part of the season last year. I think he's gonna perform very, very good. Antonelli, and I think he's gonna be at the same level as Antonelli. Like Antonelli is gonna be at the same level as Russell after a couple of races, a few races. But Russell is gonna be more consistent than Antonelli. Much more experience, obviously, as well. And he's gonna be, obviously, and he's gonna lead the Mercedes. P4. Maybe you are not ready for this. I don't know if I did a mistake. Max Verstappen, yes. The world champion of 2024. I put him in P4. Why? For the car. Because I think Red Bull is gonna be the 4th fastest team behind Mercedes, Ferrari and McLaren. That's why I put him in P4. What we can say about Max Verstappen, what a talent, what a driver, but I think the car is not gonna be fast enough to fight for a championship maybe, or to win it. P3 for Lewis Hamilton. Yes, Sir Lewis Hamilton, 7 world titles, is gonna be in P3 in my opinion. Lewis Hamilton, 40 years this year, and he's still good, but he's not as fast as before, okay? And I think he will struggle against his teammate Charles Leclerc. And now, obviously, I say the first and then the second, because, my opinion, the world champion of 2025 season, with a bit of a hope as well, for sure, Charles Leclerc. We hope for it. I hope for it, actually. What we can say about Charles Leclerc? My favorite driver, one of the best drivers on the grid, for sure. He's ready to fight for a championship. We have to see, obviously, the car how good it's gonna be. And yeah, but I think Charles Leclerc, if he has the car, he can absolutely win this championship finally, hopefully. And then obviously P2, we have Lando Norris, that I think this season is gonna do much less mistakes, but I think he's gonna do it. I think he's gonna do them. He scares me a bit as a Ferrari fan for what he did in Abu Dhabi. But I think he's gonna feel the pressure of fighting for the championship. Not as much maybe as last year, but he's gonna feel the pressure. So Lando Norris, yeah, consistent driver will lead the team, will destroy Oscar Piastri this season as well, in my opinion. He's gonna fight for the championship, but I think, okay, if McLaren and Ferrari are not equal, but something like that, okay, so pretty much equal cars, he will lose the championship against Charles Leclerc, because Charles Leclerc, my opinion, is better. So these were my predictions for the 2025 Formula 1 season. You find our predictions for the Constructor Championship and our predictions for the car performances on the Darius channel. I will leave you the Darius channel down below in the comments. Comment your predictions for the 2025 season, because we are gonna react to this video when the season is gonna end. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to drop a big like and subscribe to this new YouTube channel. And as always, it's been a pleasure. Cheers!